Garbage. It's everywhere. It's in the fields, it's in the streets, it's in the water, and it may even be in the food that's inside you. It's everywhere. My name is Julian Nino M. Samulde from G11 STEM 1, Group Burgundy, and I am here to deliver a speech to inform you on the waste problem in the Philippines. But what is waste? Well, according to my source, Wikipedia, it is any material or object that is discarded or is no longer needed by its holder. So therefore, it's, well, disposed of. But we're not gonna get into the rest because I don't have time. But let me explain to you the objects. And the object can be anything. It can be plastic, it can be electronics, it can be packaging materials, and the holder can be individual person, a company, a corporation, a government, and probably an independent entity of some sort. Oh, so there's also many ways that you can call waste. It's also known by trash or refuse, but as I like to call it, garbage. And we already know this, it's primarily discarded after use. So it's in the description, and additional information here, it heavily accumulates in urban cities or urban areas, i.e. cities. I already said that, cities like Manila, Mumbai, Delhi, Mumbai, and also said it also said in the in the this definition of what waste is. It can also be generated by households, businesses, and industries. I have here an article that perfectly encapsulates my point that the Philippines is in a bit of a pickle. If you, if the well, pickle, yes, I'll read it out for you if you can see it because of the lighting. Plastic pollution in the Philippines, a call for urgent action. The Philippines has a plastic problem. I already said that. My point, it is the world's largest contributor to ocean plastic waste. Largest contributor to ocean plastic waste. And there is little sign that this will change any soon. This results in growing health, environmental, and economic impacts that must be addressed. Uh, See, the article states here that the Philippines has a plastic problem, which I told you, a plastic waste problem. And it also states the largest contributor to ocean plastic waste. You got to understand that the Philippines is not big, it's not large, yet it's the biggest contributor to ocean plastic waste. Can you fathom that? Well, let me help you with that. I'll give you a diagram so that you can fathom it. Here, the top is the Philippines with 356,000 tons of plastic waste in the ocean. What the fuck? And let me show you. And let me read the paragraph that's beside it. The Philippines generates over 2.7 million tons of plastic waste, and with 20% of that waste going into the ocean. Yep, 20%. Woohoo! And this alarming figure makes the Philippines the world's top ocean plastic polluter, ahead of India, Malaysia, China, Indonesia, Myanmar, Brazil, Vietnam, Bangladesh, and Thailand. And as you can see here, it says producing nearly 3 times more than the second largest country, uh, the second closest country, and the second closest country is India. Let to nope. India. Can you imagine that? India and is the second largest producer of plastic waste in the ocean. Well, it's not surprising, but we're ahead by 3 times. We're three. We have 3 times more plastic waste in the ocean. The top polluter 3 times more than India. Crazy, crazy stuff. Maybe even insane stuff. That perfectly proves that article should be enough to prove my point that the Philippines is a bit off or slow in the managing waste category. So let me show you who produces the most waste in the Philippines. Well, according to National Solid Waste Management Commission, 57% is residential, i.e., normal people like us, not business owners, not CEOs, not politicians, us normal people. Uh, yes, if you can see, if you want to read, I don't have time for that. I would have enjoyed talking about this more, but time limitations. So let's move on to how does waste affect the community. Where I'll give you examples of of how waste can affect your health or your community's health. Smoke from burning garbage and vehicles causes coughing and lung problems, gives you lung cancer. Yes, and polluted waters, polluted water reservoirs from the large amount of waste dumped into them cause diarrhea and other diseases. Diarrhea. Micro waste also gets absorbed by animals again. It might even be the food in the food that's inside you. Um, yeah, that's all. And there's environmental impacts. Oh, let's see the examples here. Um, the rivers that are crucial for wildlife get contaminated by harmful chemicals and plastics. No bueno. Gets eaten by fish, and we eat fish, and then we get sick too. And clogged canals and drainage systems from plastic waste cause urban flooding. Flood control. And damaging homes and businesses. And pollution in communities puts children at greater risk of illnesses and limits their opportunities for healthy outdoor activities. Imagine that. A kid can play football or basketball just because they live in a polluted community. Truly sad. Else in the chat. And here are some common ways that the community generates waste. Oh, the first one is, well, solid waste can be produced is well, no bueno. It comes from plastics, food scraps, packaging, and household trash that people in communities throw away. Uh-huh. And liquid waste includes dirty water from kitchens, bathrooms that, well, they sweep it they sweep it in the drainage system, and the drainage system gets clogged because flood control, the stuff, politics, and even small businesses. Gaseous waste comes from vehicles. CO2 comes from vehicles, yes. Fossil fuels, yeah. And factories. And smoke from burning garbage. Mhm. Truly. What are the ways better and proper waste management by your community? For your community, communities can significantly. I'll just here. Yep, communities can significantly reduce their garbage volume by properly segregating. Ano ba, no? Minimize the demand for new raw materials. reduce the demand for plastic is basically what it is. And public education, to educate everyone to understand and participate on cleanliness programs to make the world cleaner. Uh-huh. And again, oh, let's have a preview of our introduction. Again, the trash, garbage, or refuse or waste is in the fields, it's in the streets, it's in the water, it may even be in the food that you eat. But we know now that waste is a growing environmental problem. It has severe health, social, and economic consequences. Poor waste management is caused by both individual and systemic factors. So you can't just blame the government for everything. You need to be account- self-accounting too. Take ownership. Eh, remember, see, remember all those pictures that I showed you? That's our present now. But it doesn't mean it has to be our future. We have one Earth, one chance. Make it count. Bye bye.